everybody. Welcome to Audiotree Live, the place to discover your next favorite band. My name is Austin. Today is Friday, August 1st, 2025. And today, all the way from Galway, Ireland, we have NewDad in studio. Their grooves, their artwork, and lyrics are reminiscent of another era gone by, yet they continue to push the envelope on what is possible from a grunge band. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NewDad.
Try to be the best you can.
Hey guys, something interesting you might not know about this YouTube channel is that 80% of you watching this video right now are not subscribed. So, if you could, please hit that subscribe button below, and we're gonna do our best to keep bringing you the most amazing musicians from all over the world to play for you guys. All right, back to the show. I'm here with Julie, Sean, Firkra, Sam, and Marie, from better known as NewDad. Thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
How are you feeling?
Buzzing.
Buzzing.
Yeah.
Pretty great, yeah.
It sounds amazing in here, guys. You guys were here last year in 2024 during Halloween in Chicago, I'm correct?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're here for Lollapalooza. So what has changed in the last 9 months or so?
Outfits-wise, not much. Halloween and festival outfits, everybody looks the same as they did.
Someone was just saying that to me, actually.
Yeah. It's just, it's a lot nicer, sunnier-wise. Last time we were here, it was quite cold, so I'm just happy to be here now while it's bright and sunny and feels like a vibe, you know?
Chicago in the summer is the best. Are you guys like trying to do any Chicago things while you're here?
Sam and Joe went to the beach.
Mm-hmm. Well
That's
done.
very summery. We lay in bed until 1.
You swam in the big lake?
Yeah.
Nice.
Michigan?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You know it. Amazing. So you guys have been really, really busy. You guys tour a lot. You were just in China, which is pretty remarkable. I know you've been there before. You put out an EP this year called Safe, and there's a full length coming this year as well. And I would say it's pretty prolific for a band to work that hard to put out that much music. What was the goal with the release Safe and also the upcoming record Alter? How do you delineate what goes on an LP versus an E EP?
I suppose it kind of just like we just kind of we're rolling with the punches. Like the Entertainer and Safe and stuff were the first few songs that we'd done, and so it just felt natural to put them on the EP with those other tracks. And then
it kind of
the
felt
album,
like it was a different chapter as well. Like we wanted to kind of intro the new, not new sound, but the different era, I guess.
Yeah.
In a way, by putting out the EP and then being like, okay, this is what the record's going to be like.
Nice.
Yeah, Sam produced the record and was a big reason that it sounds as great as it does. It's definitely a more confident, brighter side of NewDad, which I think, it's a positive thing.
I know the last record you did, I've read that it was recorded in 2 weeks. Am I correct in that, saying that? Did this record take the same amount of time? Was it different? How was the creative process with this album?
It was definitely a longer process. We were kind of writing right up until the very last. We had 2 weeks in a residential studio and then 4 days in a studio in London. But we were also going up to Sam's studio in Tottenham quite often. It was definitely a labour of love. But no, it was worth, Sam put in so much hard work. We all did, but props to Sam.
Yeah. What most excites you about putting out music, as a band? Do you prefer to put out music? Do you prefer to play shows? Is it all the same?
I think writing and recording music, I think is so fun. I don't know if you'd agree. That's my favorite part.
I love it all.
As the producer? Oh, Sam, sorry. Yeah.
I was lucky enough to write, with them for some of the tunes, and I think being in from the start was really enjoyable because I kind of felt more involved, and just want to thank them for letting me in.
This is so wholesome.
Beautiful. That's what we do here at Audiotree.
Yeah.
It's nice now getting to play all those new ones live as well.
Yeah.
It breaks up the kind of monotony of having the same old songs, so it's really fun now playing these new ones.
Yeah, there's always such an excitement when you're writing new music. You just want to share it with people as much as possible. Was there a mission or a message you wanted to send with this new record at all? What's it about? Can you tell me anything about it?
Yeah, I think the main themes, I suppose, are kind of about trying to find your feet in just the world even. We moved from a small place, Galway, to a big city like London, and it was it still is very overwhelming, but I think finding your place in somewhere like that and also in the music industry can be quite tough. So it's kind of about that, about the, the pull from home to go back but wanting to be in London to kind of keep the ball rolling because, music is, you kind of have to do that with music. And yeah, that's kind of the main theme. I guess what I'd want people to take away from it is being able to stand up for yourself. I'm definitely a big people pleaser, and I think through writing these songs, I kind of realized like I can't do that to myself anymore. You know, you have to put yourself first and stand up for yourself and make it known how you need things to be. And yeah, I just hope that it makes people feel confident in themselves and just allow themselves to be themselves, you know.
I love it. You got to be your own authority.
Yeah.
It's great. I would love to hear some more music.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Left the gates of my heart open in hopes yours would be too, but with too much wishful thinking, bit off more than I could chew. I fear my love's been stolen by the city and its thieves. Feel like I've been spit out in a static state of grief, and it kills me quickly. The knife moves swiftly. Is it a strange obsession, a sort of addiction, a bit of a kick for self-reflection? Is it a bit of lust for misery, because her and I have history? Save me.
That was Roobosh by NewDad. You guys are freaking rocking in here right now. That track, I love that song. Before I get to the question I have about that, your comparisons across the board are pretty. People love to compare you guys to probably bands that everyone's thinking about right now. I'm curious, what are some influences that would surprise me that are influences in this band that are either inside of music, outside of music, art, film, TV?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Most of my influences are like Irish traditional music and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that make its way into the music?
I don't know. The only reason I play the drums is because I played Ceilidh band drumming.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much it really makes its way in, but the only reason I have any rhythm is playing Ceilidh band drums and doing Irish dancing and stuff. I think it's all kind of influenced from that.
Yeah.
Were you a dancer as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, all my
Still a
rhythms and
dancer.
stuff I have are just... I wouldn't say still, no. I wouldn't say still. I'd have to do some stretches.
Yeah. That's a difficult thing.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Julie?
Oh, just that even like it definitely does come into it because there's like a subtlety to that kind of drumming and that like sound that's definitely made its way into the NewDad sound.
And there's almost like a melodicness,
Yeah,
if that's
for
a
sure.
word,
Yeah.
to your drumming.
Yeah, I like
which
it to
is-
sound like a tune almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
You should be able to sing the drum part.
Yeah, for sure. And my mom always says you should be able to dance it, and I suppose she's right about that too.
She's so right about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's well taken advice that most people should be employed into the music. What about anything else that is like left of center for you guys?
It's probably not surprising because I think she's the most amazing person ever, but probably Chapel Roan. Just like the melodies are so amazing, and I think it definitely, as a songwriter, it's like she's someone to look at and be like, wow,
Yeah.
kind of let's aim for not that we never get close, but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
she's just
It
looking at melody is really important. I think for a long time I didn't, but yeah, that's definitely. And I mean, I know Sam loves Chapel.
there you go. As the producer, it's
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Her new song is really good.
Yeah, just
The Subway.
I think we were looking at it
Yeah.
just earlier. I
Yeah.
haven't heard it yet, but it's pretty hard to.
It's really good. The chorus is really good.
Okay, on my way home, I'm listening to it. What the move you guys made from Galway to London? What did that ignite in the band after you made that move? I mean, I know this record is about some homesickness and things like that, but how did it inspire you making that move?
I think it was a bit of a push as well. I think when you land in a place like London, you're all go. Like you kind of have to get into the motion of it. So it's definitely like, it can simultaneously be like very inspiring, but also not inspiring when you're in a really chaotic city. But I think for the first few years when we were there, writing all these new songs, it definitely, we were getting new inspiration that we wouldn't have gotten. We couldn't have made a record about home without moving away from home, kind of thing,
Yeah, it kind of gave us the kick up the arse as well that we needed. Because in
gonna
Galway,
say.
it's too easy to be laid back and do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it
So-
made us realize how hard it is
Yeah.
to actually try and do this.
Yeah, for sure.
In what way specifically? I'm very curious.
I don't know, I guess it's just the pace
I
of
think
it.
the normal ways, but coming from Galway, it's just like everything's just so chill and fun and happy that
Yeah, it's unserious.
it's
Yeah.
unserious, and you can kind of get swept up in that and almost like have a greater sense of yourself and what you're doing, and thinking that what you're doing is the whole world. And then you go out into the whole world and you realize, oh, this is only
Tiny drop
not
in
even
the
a
ocean.
drop in the ocean. This is like
I see. Interesting. With Roobosh, am I saying that correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anger can be perceived as an unsavory emotion. I happen to disagree with that. But what have you realized, if anything, about frustration and anger in writing those lyrics?
Just that it's good to get it out again. Like I really struggle to stand up for myself or stand my ground, and I think it's very easy to sit tight and say nothing and kind of just let anger wash over you. It's hard to always be understanding, and I just wanted like one song where I'm just like, no, I like fuck this. Like I'm allowed to get angry, and be fed up, and not always be so like
Accommodating.
accommodating to everyone. Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I think that's a life lesson. Does everybody have a similar viewpoint on anger in this band?
Yeah, I think it's a great thing once you get it out at the right time, aimed at the right outlet. Do you know? It's something that everyone needs to be aware of, but we also need to practice in, like letting the anger out in the right way. So if someone is upsetting us, that's who we get angry with, not with each other. That's something that I think is kind of tied into all these songs. We've come so long in kind of navigating how we work together as a little group that I think that kind of all feeds into these new songs.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it. It's healthy. Well, guys, thank you so much for playing today. I'd love to close this out with a couple more. Let's do it.
I've been looking hard, but I can't find God who'll deliver me from evil. So from sin I'm starved. Who'll deliver me from all of my distress? I fear the things I've done and what I could do next. 'Cause it's more than one heaven, more than one hell, and I saw one of the latter in that cheap hotel. But you say it can't get worse. I don't believe it. It's just a sinking kind of feeling. I've been trying hard, but I feel misplaced. All I see is the fear that's painted on my face. Feel like a fraud and a fucking disgrace. Could you pluck out these thoughts, have them erased? 'Cause it's more than one hell, more than one heaven. And now I've climbed the ladder, can you get me in? But you say it won't get worse, and I'll believe it. Try kick the sinking kind of feeling. Try kick the sinking kind of feeling. Try kick the sink, 'cause it's more than one heaven, more than one hell, and I saw one of the latter in that cheap hotel. It's more than one hell, more than one heaven, and now I've climbed the ladder. Can you get me in? Came here from a quiet place that left me in a fragile state. Could you make the sky look clear? Make me feel like home is here. Cause something's bright.
NewDad, thank you guys so much for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was
Very
such a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching, as always. If you guys haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit the button below. I want to give a shout out to our camera crew, our audio team for making this happen, all the artists, editors, dogs here at Audiotree that make this thing go round. Again, if you haven't subscribed, hit below. Follow us on social media for more fun content. My name's Austin, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Austin.